towards the weekend, but today there's so much to talk about, so we've got to dive right in. It looks like we've got some rain to our west this morning. We put this into motion over the last hour, and you can see most of the green you see around mid-Michigan, not actually rain, just bad radar returns, but areas around US 131 and off to the west, so we are seeing some showers at least attempting to move in. A lot of them have been breaking up as they make eastward progress, going into a more stable environment, so we'll keep an isolated chance in there, especially along US 127 this morning, but I think most of us will probably get through the morning hours dry before better chances return later on this evening. You see the warm front out to our west. That's going to be building some of that heat and also the humidity today. So I think our temperatures headed towards the upper 80s and low 90s in many cases. And even if your temperature falls short of the 90-degree mark, it will definitely feel that way with some of the humidity that's going to be building in too. So let's break down your rain chances for today. Again, I think chances through the first part of the day, just like we talked about yesterday, are rather minimal. We'll watch those showers off to our west, at least at this hour, and maybe see a few spots get a little bit of rain to start the day, but better chances hold off until later on. Notice by lunchtime we're relatively quiet. We've got more cloud cover building in today than we've seen the last couple of days, so that will be a change as well. But by 3:30 this afternoon, while the model does try to kick up a few showers, notice the coverage here pretty isolated, and I would still expect most areas probably dry by 3:30 this afternoon. By 6 p.m. tonight, still not a whole lot showing up here. I think it is possible we may see a few pop-up showers and storms, but what's happening today is we've got some warmer air above our heads, and sometimes in those situations it kind of inhibits thunderstorm development during the early afternoon. We sort of need a trigger mechanism to come along and sort of get things started. So I think that's the case for today. So if you have evening plans tonight, the bottom line is keep them going. There's no need to cancel them right now, but if you do keep them going, also kind of keep an eye on how things evolve this afternoon and also this evening. The best chances for thunderstorms later on is probably going to be in our northwestern zones. There are some signs of a broken line of showers and storms occurring around sunset, if not a little bit after, in some of our northwestern zones towards M55. I think that line probably has at least a little bit better of a potential for some stronger storms to develop. And notice as it moves off to the east, we have at least a few more showers and storms developing overnight before we start to dry out into the day tomorrow. So the Storm Prediction Center, with the best chances off to the northwest in mind, has decided to scale back the slight risk that was around yesterday and mainly move it to those northwestern areas. These are still the two lowest severe weather risk categories, so we're not expecting a widespread severe weather outbreak here, but the chances a little bit more elevated off to the north and west than they are, say, around the Tri-Cities region and areas off to the east. If severe storms do develop, gusty winds and hail look to be the main hazards. We can't rule out an isolated spin up, especially in those areas off to the north and west. So we will be watching this all evening long and even into tomorrow morning as storms develop. High temperatures today, right around the upper 80s to low 90s. It looks like heat index values will be even warmer than that. So notice by the afternoon, many of us feeling like the low 90s, and even more so as we head towards your evening drive. Mid 90s, not out of the question, at least in the heat index values later on today. Your forecast this afternoon, near 90, hot and humid, no secret about that. We'll have thunderstorms possible. I'd say they're isolated early, best chance this evening, but even then, not everyone's going to see some showers and storms tonight. So if you have outdoor plans, definitely keep them going at least for now. Your forecast later on, right around the upper 60s to near 70 overnight. Thunderstorms will gradually come to an end. And then your 7-day forecast shows you just a lingering shower possible tomorrow. Not really concerned about any storms on Thursday. Then it looks like Friday we get a chance to dry out completely before we start to build some heat and humidity going into next week.